everyone, welcome back to Sociology with Srestha. Today we have something really exciting to discuss about. This is related again to something horror, something paranormal, and I'm trying to relate it with not only sociology but it also has some form of archaeology related to it because I'm going to talk about artifacts. It's going to be very short, I'm going to keep it short. Now before I start on with the video, I wanted to say thank you to each one of you who have been subscribing to my channel, who have stayed subscribed, because I haven't posted a video for so long and you guys have been supporting me by this genuine action. So I'm truly grateful. And I hope each one of you are doing well, keeping well, because this is very important right now. COVID is still around the corner, but people have stopped believing in it and started to think that it's gonna be. Anyway, at their own risk. Right. So what is it that I saw in The Conjuring which made me think of this idea that, the Annabelle doll, you all remember it, right? Looks much spookier inside the movie than it actually is. In real life it's funny, but still dangerous. So that doll was used as a conduit for a source of energy that has not lived or has not passed on the earth as a human form, right? Similarly, totems or artifacts, certain types of artifacts used by certain tribes, are used as a source of worshipping, as a source of connecting to nature or natural spirits. Say, for example, water, thunder, forest, the spirit of forest. So these are certain sources which are seen in a very positive manner and also in the movie It, Part 2. So we have seen that as well, that how a totem is being used to call a spirit, and even within that good spirit something negative comes out of it, something negative infests on the people, because these people are collectively assigning themselves together, building a collective consciousness and trying to through their consciousness summon a spirit, that spirit which would be good for them, which would be beneficial for them. But this doesn't happen. So negative entities obviously travel a little bit more quickly than positive entities. This could be seen sociologically as well as biologically, right? So artifacts are not just some carriers of messages or inscriptions of messages, like inscribed messages on artifacts, but or on paintings are also inscribed on artifacts as well. But they're also something more than that. They're kind of like sources of messages. So these messages can be good as well as bad. Bad in the sense negative, in the sense as to stopping you from doing something. Like, say for example, a book of witchcraft. Say for example, we have seen that in the recent movie Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. So there's these two types of books. One book is for, like saving the world and whatnot, creating, keeping the cosmic balance. And the other book is for enriching your own powers, making yourself the most powerful entity of the whole world. So this, not only world, universe. So this is what the balance is. So these two balances must be kept. Now, these balances are lost once you lose your own moral balance. And that's not very easy to keep because it's a gray world. It's not white and black. So anyway, this is how I'm trying to understand this, that if we take conduits, like a source of passing on messages, a source of connecting with what is not in this world, which is not living, but we believe that it's living, because it also depends on the way we believe in these things. It could be something which we are scared of, and that's why we revere them, or it's something which we are greedy of. So like we want some kind of powers, that's why that greed works, and we allow something to come in our life which is dangerous for us, but we don't understand it because we want that power. Now in this case, in case of Annabelle, which was completely different, because they were obviously nurses, they care for people, they're caring people, they're affectionate people, they're supposed to be in a care industry. So they would obviously have some kind of like weakness for children, because that's a little girl who's trying to come in that doll and again attacking the weaker points of individuals so that you can come to this world and live amongst them, so that you can infest on another human being, possess them and be them literally. So that's what the main thing, that's what the main agenda is. This is what I'm trying to understand through artifacts as well, through the way if you are worshipping something because you want the goodwill of your own society, the goodwill of your own family, the goodwill of your own community. That's the negative and the positive side, which I've both discussed in this video. And the second thing which I have come across is that, you remember the pendant which was gifted to Lauren Warren by her daughter, which consisted of her picture, because it was like a very sweet gesture of love from a daughter to a mother. So in that case, what we see is that it's kind of like helping to strengthen the bond. But for the negative energy source, that is a demonic spirit, that is of Bathsheba, what she does is that she utilizes that strength of love and turns it into a weakness. And that weakness helps her to give her a source where she can travel from the Perron family to the Warren family and disturb or try to, take away Judy from her mother, that is Lauren Warren. So this type of a source, like what I'm trying to explain is that negative things doesn't take time to travel. They travel pretty quickly, they travel instantly, and they do their job instantly as well. Say for example, if I'm having anxiety, it's directly going to affect my stomach. It's going to shit up my digestive system, and then I'm going to face consequences. Because too much of anxiety literally starts giving out physical symptoms, and we can see that. I'm going to move on to the part which matters the most, that is sociological analysis. It's not technically sociological per se, but yeah, it has the aspects of communication related to it, because I'm going to be talking about fake news and also social media, WhatsApp shares, how a certain piece of news which is derogatory or defamatory in nature, which involves defamation of a particular like a superstar or a celebrity or any kind of public figure, they might have not done something big, but it turns out to be a big thing when the news agencies fabricate that and put it up for their own benefit, for getting that TRP. So, and we, when we get that news, we instantly share that, because fake news travels like that only. It just doesn't stop for anyone. It travels instantly and spreads throughout. Say for example, a woman, this is the easiest example one can give. A woman who returns back from a party at 4 a.m. in the morning, is dropped by a boy from a car, and she's wearing a dress of her choice, which is maybe a little bit quote unquote revealing. And society picks it up. Maybe she lives in an enclosed space, like a gated community, and the society picks it up. One of the people from one building picks it up, sees it, and starts spreading the news. Whatever news they want to make up about the girl's character, about her family, about her reputation, and also about her virginity. Simple. So these are the things which travel so quickly. This traveling quickly happens in such a manner where you don't need an extra bit of effort from the side of the person who is being the messenger out here. But at the end of the movie, The Conjuring, we can see that eventually the Perron family gets saved. Carolyn Perron, she gets to have her life back. She gets to have her family back with one such good, strong memory, which Lauren Warren, again a conduit of that memory, because she uses it. She uses that source from Carolyn only and puts it right to her. So this is something which is really exciting to understand, because how that good energy, you are using it as a power source to fight the negative energy which is within her. So you can understand, right, that a conduit is something which is not always negative, as has been shown through the Annabelle doll case, but it could be something good as well, it could be something positive as well, it could be a lifesaver as well. And just like the artifacts, just like the totems, this is also another example, because she uses that good source of energy from her very core memory, which brings the family together, and fights off the negative source of energy with the help of it. So yeah, that's where my analysis ends, and it's time for your analysis as to how you like this video or not, whether you could relate it to it or not, or even if you disliked it, just let me know. It helps, because I am open to criticism, and be as free as you can to criticize me, but don't, of course. That's the one thing that I dislike. You'll be, no, never mind. I won't share that here. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll be back with another video pretty soon. Can't promise you anything, but yes, I'll try and be consistent. Thanks, guys.